Hello everyone, welcome to Ling TV. Today I'm very happy to invite you to have a talk with innovative and passionate young man from Tanzania, Isaya. Hello Isaya.
Hi. Hello.
Hello. So can you share with us what brings you to the for the World Forum for Democracy?
Yes, thank you very much, Ling, for this invitation. Actually, what brings me here is, of course, democracy. Democracy brings me here, but not as in sense of democracy, but I'm here because I'm a youth who is active. I'm a youth who knows his position in the world, in my country. I know my space and I'm using it, and I'm taking control of everything that I have to take part in changing my community through democracy, in economic, in leadership, and to have a better life in the community of people of Tanzania.
And can you please tell us a little bit more about your country, Tanzania? For example, what is the democratic situation in your country and what is its economy? Because I think a lot of people, when we talk about Africa, they will have those type of poverty image, disease image, but I'm sure a lot is happening in your country. Could you please share with us?
Of course, of course. It's very sad that when people are trying to define Africa, they always look at the negative side of Africa, which is actually the lowest part of Africa sometimes. In truth, that's how it is. Africa, in terms of development, in terms of disease, in terms of poverty, in terms of war, those things are there, like in any other country. And it's democracy in another way, because when people are fighting, it means the fight, it's something that is leading community to transform to another shape of life or of development. Now, in my country, we don't really have that much of poverty, as it can be said. We have difficulties, of course, but as a country, we are very developing very well. We are transiting from a very least developed country to a country that is starting to see really development in terms of people development, in terms of institution development, in terms of economic development. We are seeing transition that has been happening rapidly in the last 10 years that we have been living and experiencing youth, particularly youth, involving themselves in democracy. For example, I come from the Institute of Finance Management. As a Prime Minister of my institute student organization, we have democracy. It is being practiced there. We have democracy not only in terms of youth, but the whole institution is democratized. Students are choosing their leaders, and if something is not okay, there are democratic means to say that this is not okay. And we have a representative of each class. Those can speak student problems in the student organization. That is another way of democracy in a very small institution in my country. But countrywide, recently we've been seeing tremendous change. We've been undergoing a constitution change. We are changing our constitution from the one that we were left to our country by the colonial regime. That was a British constitution. We are changing to adapt a new constitution. But it's not just a new constitution, it's a constitution that it is of the people. People were given the chance to give out their views, what they want to be in the new constitution. In ward, in villages, in streets, in district level, in region level, in national level, there are dialogues, multiple dialogues. People are asking what should be included in the new constitution, and people were giving out their views. And the parliament went to vote and to amend and to put the constitution, the preamble constitution, in a much more professional way and in a good sense. So democracy is being practiced.
And can I ask you, I mean, I know you are a young man that is very, very active in the international representative events, and you are also the CEO of a young organization. Do you have some advice for the young people in Tanzania, how they can actively participate?
To be frank with you, it's a very good question, first of all. And it's very sad. Sometimes youth in Africa, they have forgotten that they have the same brain, they have the same genius thinking, they have the same beautiful ideas like their peers in Europe, in Asia, in America. We are the same youth. There's nothing less or nothing more. We are the same. They are forgetting that to the point that they are just talking, blaming, but not taking part in changes, in actions. I look, for example, myself, I am a CEO of a company, it's called Yunge Group. It's actually a startup which is coming up, and I'm seeing myself as a new economic leader in my country and in Africa per se. I want to transform to have an economy that is inclusive of all the people, that is not exploitive to people. But I'm taking part, and I want to advise all young people in Tanzania particularly that it starts with you. It starts with you. You have to take the first step to move forward, be it in anyhow. We know it's difficult to, for example, in business to secure capital, but if you have a beautiful idea is everything that you need to have, and start doing it small by small, small by small. Eventually, we are going to transform. We, the youth, Africa, we, the youth, transform Tanzania. And I want to call my fellow youth in Tanzania to have a sense of supportive to each other, amongst themselves, and not just to shout, not just to vote, but to have a voice which is meaningful to the society and to the cause they are fighting. Because you don't have to fight for a cause which does not have a meaning, which doesn't serve the people's purpose. So this is the first thing you have to do. People has to be first, and that way we can transform our community.
So think critically and form the beautiful ideas together, and then take action.
Yes.
Right? Okay,
yes.
thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for a beautiful message.
Thank you very much.
So waiting for our next Ling TV series. Bye-bye.